Hi, I'm George McClure, and this is ListenUp TV. We're here at the Cedia 2013 Expo with Greg Stidsen of NAD Electronics. Thanks for taking the time to talk with us today, Greg.
You're very welcome. I'd like to talk to you today about our new Digital Classic series. So this is a very interesting change of direction for NAD. We're not abandoning our roots of great sounding analog 43 centimeter products, but we have seen a very big change in the industry over the last few years in the way people consume music and the kinds of devices they consume music on. So that was the core of the development of this product.
Sure. Well, tell us a little bit about the entry-level one, the 1050.
1050 is a DAC and a headphone amplifier. It's so we can accept either. You can attach your computer. It supports 24/192 high-resolution files from your PC. That's an asynchronous input, so the clock in the 1050 is actually controlling your computer, so we get very low jitter, the very best musical sound quality. We also support optical and coaxial inputs, so you can hook up CD players, music streamers, TV boxes, anything you want. Outputs are both balanced or single-ended to attach to a high-fidelity system. And then there's also a very high-quality headphone amplifier. So it can either add into an existing component system, it can be a desktop system with headphones. The choice is yours.
That's a really versatile product. And then the 3020 is actually an integrated amp that also has a DAC in it.
That's right. So 3020 is a very special product number in NAD history. It was the iconic product that really put NAD on the map back in the 80s. It was the first high-fidelity product to sell over 1 million units. And what made it so unique was that it was an affordable product anyone could afford, yet its specs were as good as the very best in the market of the day. So it gained a giant slayer kind of reputation. And as part of our 40th anniversary celebration, we decided to look and see if we could recreate that for today's consumer. So the 3020, again, is state-of-the-art, but instead of being analog, it's digital. So we also can connect it to a computer. It will stream 2496 files directly from your computer, again with an asynchronous input. We also have optical and coaxial inputs to attach other devices. It also has 2 analog inputs, so you can connect a turntable or something like that to it. It also features Bluetooth connectivity, so you can instantly pair your smart device to it. We're using the aptX codec, which is a very musical, very high quality codec. We're rating it at 2 by 30 watts, but that's extremely conservative. This amplifier has tremendous headroom. So on dynamic power, we have 50 watts into 8 ohms, 100 watts into 4 ohms, and 150 watts into 2 ohms on dynamic musical signals.
That's great. Now let's talk a little bit about the 750, which has already received a lot of accolades from the press, including a Resi Award from Residential Systems Magazine. Tell us a little bit about the 7050, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so the 7050, which we see right here, is a step up from the 3020. So it has a bit more power. It features our direct digital amplification, which means that there are no analog circuits in the box. It is a pure digital device. We can connect a computer with a 2496 USB connection. We also support Wi-Fi, so it's got a Wi-Fi, either wired and also a wired LAN connection. We support AirPlay, Delina, and there's also an app available to control it. We also have optical and coaxial inputs as well, and Bluetooth. So it's got the aptX Bluetooth as well.
That's great. All these products have a very nice, sleek form factor too that can fit well on a desktop or in a compact system. They just look great.
Thank you. Yes, we worked with David Farage of DFID, who's done quite a bit of work for us recently. He's a world-class, award-winning designer, and we tried to pick up some of the design cues from our original 3020, but bring it into the 21st century. So another advantage of the digital series is that It has a very small form factor, and small is good when it comes to digital. The smaller the signal path, the shorter the signal path, the better. Of course, the problem there is heat dissipation. These are high power amplifiers, very high quality, but we're using the latest very, very efficient amplifier technology. So everything about these amplifiers is from a green perspective. There's low power consumption when they're running. They have less than a half-watt standby consumption when they're not running. And even the packaging we've done all recyclable with no plastics or foam. So it was a major focus of these products to make.
That's a real benefit for a lot of consumers today. That's a great idea.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Well, Greg, can you tell us a little bit about the new NAD headphones you're showing here?
I'd love to. We have two models that we're introducing here at Cedia. One is called the HP50. It's an over-ear noise isolating model. And then we also have an in-ear model we call HP20. These are both made for iPod and iPhone, so we include the connector here with the control for your phone. We also, on the HP50, have a second cord that's just a stereo cord without the control. And the cord is detachable and can go to either ear cup. So depending on where your music source is, you don't have to tangle the cord across you. It's a nice tangle-free cord. What's really interesting about these, though, besides the design and the comfort, is something we call room feel. And this is a transfer function that we developed at the National Research Council in Canada, along with Paul Barton from our sister company, PSB Loudspeakers. And this gives the sound quality of a really high-end pair of loudspeakers in a really good listening room. It's quite different from other headphones, and I think when you listen to them, you'll really be surprised at the sound quality we offer.
Well, fantastic. Greg Stidsen of NAD, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Thanks. This is George McClure, and this has been ListenUp TV.